the digital file of the eerie enigma of Ghostly Gary. I did this because nerd prowess. Rawr. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the InkMarcs art vlog, where I am using 52 weeks to start an artistic career. I am Marcus. This is a southern accent, and today we are going to talk about the merch shop and a Kickstarter for the eerie enigma of Ghostly Gary. Let's go! So, as I've been promising, the merch store will be open once this video is uploaded, so you are welcome to go there, shop, and buy things. Just a quick reminder, we've got the Ramen Dragon, Candy Chameleon, Sweet Mondays, and the Cthulhu shirt, all available now. The merch store is completely new to me, so if you are in there shopping around and you see any kinks or bugs in the system, please let me know right away so that I can try to learn from the experience and fix them and make it awesome for you guys. Alright, let's talk about Kickstarter. Based on how I prefer to run a Kickstarter campaign, I'm already behind the schedule. For previous campaigns that I've run, I've had everything ready to go and the ability to click launch right at the beginning of the date that I told everyone that I'm going to launch the campaign. I just designed the cover for it yesterday. I'm finishing up the formatting for the book, and I still have a lot of numbers to crunch in order to figure out how much I actually need to raise. The reason why I bring this up is because the numbers are so important to running a successful Kickstarter campaign and actually being able to fulfill the rewards that you promised your backers. If you're putting together your own Kickstarter campaign, there's a few numbers you have to know about in order to know exactly how much moolah you're going to need to bring your project to life. Those categories are as follows. Basic Kickstarter budgeting. Here we go. You like my high-tech editing going on? Yeah. For a book, you need to know how much printing is going to cost. You need to know how much shipping is going to cost. You need to know how much your rewards are going to cost. And then you also have to know how much your whoops budget is going to be. I highly recommend putting in a whoops budget because every single time that I've done a Kickstarter campaign, at some point, inevitably, something ends up costing more than your original calculations. Woo! That was stupid. Now, because I don't have all my pages formatted, I don't actually know how many pages are in the finished book yet, which means I can't get a quote from the printer, which means I can't calculate my budget, which means I am not ready to go to that stage yet. I have started the campaign page, I've decided on what rewards I'm going to have, and I've actually done some artwork to accompany the campaign because it's always nice to have artwork that's kind of like filler around graphics and words and stuff like that, so it's not just text. I want my Kickstarter campaign page to be like a peacock. Beautiful and yet informative. And like all those informative peacocks out there. That's for you, peacocks. Now, of all those categories that I listed where you have to figure out your budget for how to run a Kickstarter campaign, the shipping is the spooky one. The reason I say that is a lot of Kickstarter campaigns have failed after they've succeeded of getting their target goal because they didn't calculate shipping correctly. Here are the things I'm going to try to keep it relatively simple. Unlike with the Darkling, I'm specifically trying to ship only flat things that can go in a medium mail package. I will automatically add that price into the reward tiers of all domestic shipments. I will then have to figure out the shipping price for international shipments on a case-by-case basis. Shout out to my Australian homies. And also, this kind of goes with the shipping part of things, but don't forget to include packaging. If you do have large things that we're going to need more than just a medium mail envelope, don't forget you need bubble wrap, tape, boxes, that sort of stuff. Calculate all that stuff into your budget. One of the speed bumps that I've run into while planning this Kickstarter campaign so far has been what to do with the original art. I obviously want everyone to get their favorite page from the book, but seeing as there's only 31 pages and several people might like the same page, I can't exactly do that. So, what I'm planning on doing for the original artwork reward tier is if you pledge to the $125 level, which will be limited once the campaign is over, you will immediately be sent a digital copy of the eerie enigma of Ghostly Gary, which you can then go through and pick your top 3 favorite pages. With those preferences in mind, I will then go down the line from the first backer to the last backer who pledged at that level and do my best to give everyone a choice of page that is within their top 3. First priority going to the first person who's backed at that level. So if you really have a favorite page, make sure you're high on that list and back on day 1. Now, there's a lot of original art to choose from, so I'm hoping that everybody can get something that they want. Alright, so I've talked about the books not being done yet because I haven't finished formatting the pages yet. I've talked about the oops budget because things happen. I've talked about the shipping being very important and you have to pay very close attention to. And now, rewards. All you gotta do is get the prices of all the things you want to give to the people and put it into your campaign. Painless. And that is my basic Kickstarter budgeting. In other news, circling back to the merch shop from the beginning of this video, I've decided on what I'm going to have as my shirts for next month. Maybe even the month after that. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe. But definitely for March, I'm going to be throwing up Flores Dia de los Muertos shirt designs. Yes, those skeletons, drawings, and paintings you've been seeing me do over this video, the last video, and other videos before that will finally be on shirts available March 1st. So if you like music, Mexican culture, or just skeletons, check out the shop on March 1st. And lastly, so now that I put everyone to sleep by talking about money for the Kickstarter campaign that's not going to start until a couple of weeks from now, let me wow you with the progress on the book. I have a cover! Yeah! And one of the things you want to do with the cover that you made is to add that onto a mock-up of an actual book, so that when you're promoting your campaign, your audience can get an idea of what your physical product is going to look like. With the Darkling, for example, I had the file and the books weren't produced yet, but I was able to make this mock-up for people to see. There is a lot of Kickstarter stuff to unload, and we're going to be going over it little by little as I get closer and closer to the launch date of my Kickstarter campaign, and even during and after my Kickstarter campaign, so that you have a full understanding of all of the stuff that goes into running a successful Kickstarter campaign. I'm assuming we're going to be successful because, well, I mean, look at these dimples. And lastly, a reminder that on next week's vlog, I will be announcing the winner of the first ever InkMarcs art blog giveaway. If you have not entered this giveaway yet, there's 4 simple ways to enter. Leave a comment in the comment section on YouTube, share one of my videos on Twitter or Facebook, and tag me, Marcus Clawson, on Facebook or InkMarcs on Twitter. And lastly, make a post about this channel and tag me, InkMarcs, over on Instagram. Each one of those is worth 1 entry to the giveaway, and you can enter once a day, so go team, go, go team, go. Go. Don't be on the video. Be on the video, Chester. The internet likes cats. Get me subscribers. Get me subscribers. You're messing up my sweater. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you want to see more of the video, click the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of every time that I upload one of these sweet, sweet vlogs, click the bell icon. All the cool kids are doing it, so I hope you all have an amazing rest of your month and stay productive. I am out. So, I like to say so a lot. So, don't do stupid things. Stop it. Just gonna wait while my cat urinates. Shipping will be a fat price. Poor shipping. Be a flat price. Come on.